Morning, guys. February 12th, 2025. Cheers. So the pinstriping that didn't came in. So this was a little darker, and it was only a single stripe. But I think I'm going to go with this one with the double stripe that has that piece on it. I think I like these better. I don't know if I can maybe use these on a different area. Maybe use the lighter on the top and the darker on the bottom more to do something. I was thinking about doing some scallops on the bottom, but I don't know. Just put some more wood in the fire, getting this baby fired up. Yeah. Here's one of the legs from my couch. The old couch. Just doweled right in. They split it. See how they put like a wedge in there to keep it tight? Then they put one single nail to hold it in. I was saving these legs. I'm going to take this over to the log splitter and split it and get that leg out of there. I'm saving the legs. I don't know why. I have no idea why I'm saving those legs, but I'm saving them. I just figured I'd save one thing from my mom's couch, and that'll be the legs. So Chris Ellis was doing some welding on patches, and I was noticing that he was getting some big blobby welds. So I thought maybe, I don't know, I could maybe help him a little bit if I can. See what he thinks. Pretty much got the same welder that you do. It's a 110. I don't have a temperature setting. It's just minimum or maximum. Then you got the wire speed. And I use this for all the sheet metal. So what I usually do is I start off by just tacking it together. I've already tacked it here, so I'm going to start tacking right here. I'm going to stick my wire right in that crack. Like that. And I'm only pulling it for like a second. What I'll end up doing is I'll put my piece right down on it, and I'll just kind of roll like that. Like that. So I finally made a patch across. I just make a little spot. I'm going to clean it up and get the flux off of it. Just like when you stick welding, if you're using a flux wire, it's better to clean as you go. Don't just keep piling steel over those voids where you see the flux, because they'll just keep blowing apart. Again, real short bursts. When you're starting off, start with your wire between the two and just kind of wiggle a little bit for just a second. Don't hold it and try to. So once you get a little meat build up between the two, then if you want, you can run one across the top. But again, try to keep it clean as you're going. You can use a wire brush, a file, whatever you need to do, but try to get that residue off as you're welding. Don't wait until the end. So what I did was I rolled this way, then I rolled this way and met it. So I brought meat to the center. Once I already got it tacked, I'm good to do it that way. Sometimes you got to be careful because the wire will actually push your metal apart. So I've got it tacked. Let me just show you quick. It looks kind of blobby. It looks kind of blobby. It's always going to when you're doing thin metal and you're just putting little tacks on there. But you don't want to keep building over the top of that. Like I said, it's best to clean it as you're going. Not rubbing the outside, just rubbing straight on this. What Chad does is he takes his grinder. You'll notice he'll just take the wheel and just run the wheel right on the top like this. Just not hitting the sides. And you can use a wire wheel, whatever. But as you're welding, keep cleaning. That's important. Because you'll get a better weld. So now that I've built up, I got it connected, I got the hole filled, I just got that little dot of steel running down the center, then I can make my go across the bridge. That's how I do it. And I noticed that I'm not burning holes. I'll just show you a little closer. I'm not burning holes that way. I think a lot of the hole burning you're seeing might be because you're not cleaning enough. Like I said, I keep saying clean, 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 because that's basically probably the most important point right there. So I'm going to bend it and break it now. So you can see I bent it, but it's still holding. Just that little bit of weld. Still holding, look. I got penetration on that. Look how thin that metal is. Like I said, it's a combination of going slow, little spots. Hit, stop, hit, stop, hit, stop. Get your gap filled in. And then build from outside in. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it in. Roll it in. Try it. Practice on some scrap. And if you can use it, use it. That's how I learned to do it. When I was growing up, I told some of you guys this before, my first welding job was I had to weld a bean can around a hole in a tailpipe. Where the clamp was holding the pipe had rotted away, so my first thing I had to do was wire brush the clamp, heat it up with the torch, get the nuts off. Don't break the clamp, you got to use it again. And then I put the beer can around there, split the beer can, clamp it around there, and then I had to braze all the way around with a coat hanger and a torch. Real slow, he showed me how to do it. And it took, I don't know, it took a while for me to learn, but I finally learned how to do that kind of welding. But as far as arc welding, I'm pretty much just watching other people. As far as using my stick welding and stuff, I watched other people and read books. Same with this, I read books, read the instructions. So out from Western Rhode Island, guys. Hope you're enjoying your day. Later, Patches.